What's up, everybody? Doing a dev stream. I gotta fix the scale of some of these objects. Also, I forgot to do something. Hang on. Ah, my brain. I gotta hide the screen real quick. I don't want to like reveal people's usernames. Oh, my brain. That's acceptable. All right. I need to remember to put Discord in my streamer mode. How do I hide this shit? There we go. Okay. I just went to the not uprising because I don't know how to hide it anymore. My brain hurts. If you have like a toggle, just a little toggle bar at the side that we can hide all your contacts. So I don't know who does or who doesn't want to be revealed in my contacts. Most of them I don't talk. They're usually, a lot of them are too busy, which is fine. Let's see. We're just gonna keep populating the map here, and then once we figure out all the objects that have problems, we'll go into Blender and we'll fix them. Try to fix them. That tint is way too big. This looks like the correct size, but I gotta add a ramp for that because apparently that does not work really well with my character controller. Not sure why. Maybe it's because that's got a square box controller. I don't know. Ugh. Alright. Oh, I'm not working on that right away, so we can minimize that. We'll just minimize that. It's gonna be a while. Alright, so the big root is fucked up. But the boulder. Yeah, that's broken too. Oh, I put that in the wrong area. No. Oh, that's a joke. We was curious. I know, like in forums, if you post in the wrong channel, they get so mad at you. Not that anybody in this channel would. I'm just being silly. I have the weirdest sense of humor. I can't press A. It's too big. That one we're just gonna fix in-house because the plant plane is supposed to be flexible like that. So we're just gonna scale this down. I don't know if I could do that though, now I think about it. I know the skeleton, once the ragdoll activates, it changes the scale unless you scale the skeleton. But if you scale the skeleton, the collision is gonna look weird, but it'll still work. Oof. Wow. Wow. I have skill issues apparently. That's not wrong. It's not inaccurate. Whoa, who is? Oh, whoa. Ah, it's just some guy. I think they're trying to start an uprising. You gotta watch out for him. You gotta watch out for him, MHL. He might go rogue. Okay, kept the scale. I'm not confident the, Why is it flickering? Jesus. Oh, I gotta remove shadows, I think. I forgot how to get rid of that flickering. We'll worry about it later. It's a material issue, I'm sure. Also too big. What about the ground rock? Everything's been really big, so is the ground rock really big too? Yeah, it's not that big. I think it's bigger than it normally is, but I guess that's fine. Hi, Spears. What's up, everybody? It is spawning, at least in Godot, on top of the surface, which is kind of annoying. Doesn't look like it has collision. Oh, well, that means Hoodoo is way bigger than it's supposed to be. Oh my god. That's enormous. I don't think it's supposed to be that big. I mean, it's fine. I mean, it don't look wrong, but yeah, this box is too big. You fit two bodies in there. The sandbags are bigger than they normally are, but there's nothing wrong with chunky sandbags, I guess. Oh, that's like a two-man lift. That looks heavy. Um, it's supposed to look good. Everything else looks pretty good. The backpack is too big. It's not a big deal. It's not like it's, weird or anything. Cactus looks fine, I guess. It's a big fucking cactus. Shit. I forgot to get my clothes out of the dryer. Hang on, y'all. Ah! Ah! You do it right where the noise is up there. I'm back. What's that horrible noise? My chair sounds like shit. Thank you, Spears. Alright, Little Root is, well, it's surprisingly, I mean, it's more accurate than I thought it was going to be. Still too big, though. Yeah, because you gotta be able to pass through the middle. Like that. I mean, it's doable. I could leave it this scale. It's not the worst angle. Man, that was a hell of a jump. Jesus. Shit. Alright, I gotta quit screwing around. This needs to be a little bit smaller. The little root. Not too much. Now we'll do the gore. I'll just put it back here on this table. Goat arm. Why does it not move? Body. Head. Leg. Fucking bitch. That's actually kind of fun. We're gonna do that. I'm just gonna put a random texture on the table. I don't care. That's funny. That's too big. I don't think it's supposed to be that big. Gut blob. So this is too, yeah, it's a bit too big. The skulls look like they're fine. And, why does it not want to go through the thing? What the heck? Meat chunk. It's pretty much the correct size. Just put a cage right here. It's a little on the smaller side, but that's fine. It's not supposed to be accurate. It's just there because it is. I do this backwards. No, I didn't. Exterminator gate. Way too big. As big as this thing. Maybe it's not. I don't know anymore. My sense of scale is all screwed up. Yeah, it's way too big. What about the pillar? The pillar is also too big. Alright, that should be all of the... Oh wait, the banner. I just put the banner. That looks pretty accurate to me. I don't remember putting a script on that, but I guess it did. That's dope. It's pretty cool. Floaty creepy table. Creepy bones on it. This goat lady is way too big. She's like twice the size of what she's supposed to be. Same with the gut blob and the head. The skull. Humanoid skull's a little closer. I don't care about these. These two bones are fine. Gut blob, meat chunks are fine, I guess. Meat, the big one's fine. So the dead goat lady is twice as big as she's supposed to be. I need to make a list. This is not the list. Includes the head. We got X gates and pillar roots. All the big rocks, grass. I think I can just skip that one. We got the tent, wood crate. Oh, the gore streamer and the backpack. And backpack. We'll worry about the gore streamer later, because that's not even gonna be in the first level. Stick is fine. Okay. I know what to fix now. Pretty sure that's all the objects. Just in case, you know what I'm gonna do? We're just gonna close test world out. That way, when it updates, it won't like implode or something. All right, let's start with the stop it. Put this in the corner. We'll start from the top. So the table and the flag are fine. Exterminators. We're gonna start with the pillar. Let's just work our way down the list. If I had to guess, the portal needs to be half as big as it's supposed to be. So what is this? This is 3M. Let's go open up our map file real quick. I can't select anything. Turn on the light. Did I not hide the I can't select anything. There we go. Alright, so let's see. Right here. It's a pinned. I'm gonna go to objects, I'm gonna go to exterminator pillar, I'm gonna pin this object. Hit Shift C, I'm gonna hit Shift S, selection cursor. Alright, so It's the exact correct size in Blender. That's a problem. You know, that's not good. But now I'm just confused. My brain hurts immensely right now. Fuck. Now I'm just confused. I don't even know. Transform one. Okay, I did scale the portal down. That's interesting. So the towers are correct size. Maybe the portal's bigger than I think it is. I know the tints are wrong, but it's possible I rescaled them. Let me go check. Did not rescale. Rescaled the tower, even though that loads correctly. How big is this compared to the portal? It's about the same diameter. No, it's 0.320. Okay. Alright, hang on. So, I'm using different scales in the map. I don't remember doing that, but apparently I did. So, hang on, let's just append some stuff. Just see what happens. Do a shift C. Let's append a little root, see what happens. Why is this one smaller? What? Okay, something down. Alright, I need a frame of reference now, because now I'm just all confused. We're gonna go back to Godot. I'm just confused as shit. This might be one of those optical illusion things. That's the wrong test word. I'm gonna open this up, and then I'm going to add, like, we're just gonna have it. We're gonna load in the test map thing, the exports I had for Blood Canyon. And we'll just do test. What should I call this? Ah, son of a bitch. Are those the same size? The towers are. Ah, dude. Okay, it looks like the portal is a little smaller, but did not expect that. Slight difference with the portal, that's about it. The boulder, I got a lot of different boulders of different sizes. Also, I gotta test something. I spawned these outside of the clipping object's child, so I need to make sure that there's no weird glitches here. Okay, so that lines up perfectly. Okay. Whew. Well, the portal apparently is the exact same size. I don't remember it being that big without the rest of the map. This thing looks enormous. I'm pretty sure the tint is wrong. That doesn't seem right to me. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's Kirk's head. I don't even know anymore. Got me questioning everything. Hoodoo is the same size, or at least it looks like it. We got boulder mesh there. I don't care about that one. This one. And we'll take ours over here. It lets me select. I don't know why it won't let me select it. The tool is the tool. The only difference is like the color. I don't know why it's the new one's so dark, but it is. Ugh, I need a comb. My hair's so fucked up. Alright, I'm back. I got my comb. I'll comb my hair later. After the stream, most likely. Okay. So, it looks like these are actually the correct scale. Including the barracks, because I actually scaled the barracks down, and it was too small, and I put it back to the regular side, and she could fit up the stairs. So clearly, the scale is approximately the same. That's a good thing. I thought maybe I screwed up, but I guess I didn't. The pillars match exact or identical. Fuck. Where's the damn object I'm clicking on? Oh my god, it's all over there. Can I select these? Like a box select. That's fine. I'm gonna make this local. too many. Too many objects. Let me click you. Alright, this will be the chosen pebble. We've become the chosen one pebble. Pebble 101. Okay, it's basically the same size. It's like a negligible difference. Yeah, that's basically the same size. Alright, so we don't care about that anymore. Why can't I click these? Let me click you! Oh, I'm in the wrong node, why? Well, I guess I could just do it here now if I think about it. Just don't kill number 101. Where is that? Alright, that's the fast way to do it. Not doing it the hard way, everybody. I don't know why I was doing that. 102, we don't need you. I guess I could let that stick outside the fucking thing. Some of these boulders need to go. Um, these, what are you doing? I'm not trying to select their collision. That's a little weird. Oh my god, the hotkeys for this are terrible. Oh my lord. There, now I'll take this. Come over here. Not too far. Right there. Okay, so... Well, hang on. The hoodoo is... This is the correct size for the hoodoo. I'm actually flabbergasted. I can't believe that's the correct size. You know, I had this happen before. I don't remember where or when, but I was doing something graphics related for either a game or a mod. Probably a mod. And an optical illusion occurred. And the reason why I caught on to it so fast this time is because of the last time. And I remembered, like, hey, don't let optical illusions trick you, because it's really easy to be tricked by optical illusions. Also, they do look cool. Thank you. Now, I'm not sure about the cave rock. I'm still skeptical about the cave. It still looks a little bit too big to me. We'll put that right here. loading to the green a little bit. I think that's still too big, but we'll see. If it's bigger, it's not too much bigger. The root, the little root, seems to be the correct size. I don't know what to say about that. It's imported. They're almost identical. The new one's apparently smaller. Just in case, I'm actually gonna load that in just to make sure. I think we need an extra floor. We're kind of running out of room here. I could put the tent here. Right here somewhere. So the tent looks too big as well. Now, if you clip it under the ground, that makes it more accurate. It's supposed to be clipped a little bit. I mean, it's supposed to, however much as you want, really. You can clip it down further if you want. My ideal length was like rather here or a little bit up. That's how it was intended, but you could do it whatever you want. And the big root. I'm gonna rotate this on its side. I'm gonna put it over here. Basically just like kind of on top of the rocks. Like that. And I can get one from the map, the old map, and we can compare its size. It does look too big to me, but it might not be. You know the goat lady screwed up, but I figured that was gonna be screwed up anyways, because it was screwed up before. The portal surprised me. That's basically not. There's almost no difference between that and the old one. Same for the hoodoo. These things are humongous. I didn't realize how big they are. So we're gonna test the cave rock and the big root and the tent. So we're gonna go to compare test. I'm gonna put some more objects in here. I'm just gonna test. We're gonna do the tar and then the cave, I believe. Yep. So cave test. We're gonna make this local. I'm just gonna start deleting shit. So this is just the actual cave itself. Oops. Oops. This might be cardinal test. Yeah. Nope. It's not cardinal. Oh, it's the puzzle. That's right. I think that's the puzzle. That's right. What do I call it? Puzzle 1. Make local. Alright, so we're going to just start deleting things. Why is it selecting the collision? I don't want to select the collision. Should I just hide the collision? We're just going to hide the collision, I guess. Oh my god. There's so many objects in this. So basically we just want a big root right here. We got a big root right here. I'm just going to move it over here, and that is surprisingly big. that way. Rotate this way. Alright. And okay. Alright, I was not crazy about that one. That's like half as big. Okay. What about the little roots? Alright. Yes. Then we have cave rock, which looks like it's the exact same size. Again, that's trippy as balls. Without the proper context, you have no clue how something how big it is or not. Without a frame of reference, they look identical to me. Yeah, okay, it's a little. So the Godot scene version is slightly bigger, just slightly, because it's bigger underneath and on top. It's about 25% bigger. So I was not crazy on that one. That one was actually different. Okay, so we got two. We technically got three because the gate's a little smaller, just a smidgen. It's like the difference is not much. I thought it was going to be a lot more than that. So that one, the gate, out of all the things here, the portal surprises me the most. This thing is huge. You could send vehicles through this damn thing. Like, whole ass fucking, oh my god, multiple tanks and fleets. We'll just grab one of these little roots. And compare it to the one we have over here. Looks, our new one is actually smaller. So that's accurate to Blender. Because I imported one in Blender, and the one we imported was actually smaller. But the difference wasn't much, though. If you could barely tell. They look identical to me. I think this one's a small... Yeah, this one's a little bit bigger. Just a smidgen. Alright, well, we solved that problem. So the little root I thought was bigger is actually smaller. So I screwed that up. But that's cool. We found a discrepancy. So so what we have in Godot and in Blender is exactly the same in regards to these two objects from their native scenes. So this one's from, the one on the left is from the Blender map scene. The one on the right is from its own independent scene. This is what makes empties so helpful. As long as all your transforms are how they're supposed to be, the little empty object helps figure out scale. So that's great. As long as you got you're keeping track of that. Because if every scene uses the same empty with the same transforms, and you're using the empties toggle function and not its actual, like you make the empties bigger without actually scaling them up, right? And that gives you a good frame of reference. Like it's like a scale control. It'll let you know if it's actually small or not. But if you scale the empty for each scene, you'll have no clue. Like if you start messing with the empties transforms, you'll never know how big or small something is. All right. Whew. Making progress. Now we got to re-export the big root because that's broken. That's too big. We can leave. We can have the bigger cave rock. I don't think it's gonna hurt nothing. That should be fine. Scale down as needed. Boulder is exactly the same except the texture. It's like brown. I don't know how that happened. The original, it looks like I was using the brighter textures, which I do like a lot. I think I'm going to switch to those because it looks like we're using the dark text. We're using the dark hoodoo texture and a dark rock texture. I think I like the pink ones more. It's just like it gives them more like a dusty appearance. Like there's just dust in the air, and it's like you can smell it. Now I like the roots. I do not like the roots being this dusty unless they're outside. Like if they're in the cave, I want them to be brown like this. The grass, I don't know, that might work. I'm gonna try to scale it in Godot. Usually that doesn't work out really well when you're using ragdolls. But it's just grass. It doesn't need to be accurate. Plus you won't even see what's happening. There's a really bad glitch when you if you change the scale of a ragdoll, it'll work. It'll function as if it's scaled, but it will still collide as if it was bigger. Like it's really weird. It's like doing both at the same time. And if you turn on the debug to see the skeleton's like way bigger than the object itself. It's super glitchy. It's unique to this version of Godot. It's a bug, which is why I had to fix the rigs and then make them to scale using all the different components. Because otherwise it doesn't. Otherwise you have to remake the collisions every single time because the armature, the skeleton, forces a scale on it. It's really confusing. I'm not sure exactly how the bug works. I do know if you try to use Godot, it's mainly just Godot's like in-house collision that does it. It's like super messed up. Like you just can't scale anything. It's really weird. I don't know. It's hard to explain because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, it's hard to breathe today. I don't know why. Oh, I'm dying. Are you good or working out? I don't understand. Alright, we got another test. We gotta do the tar. I mean, the air quality here is shit just because, like, a lot of people smoke here. Hopefully it doesn't cause any heart problems for me. Just, there's a lot of there's smoke here. I'm a dumbass. I light up incense, and just, that probably makes it worse. It's just a big smoky ass house. Also, we live near the city, so that probably didn't help. Yeah, I saw that. The code purple. There's some state. I forgot what state. I used to have asthma, so it's probably worse. Uh, didn't like it. I guess somebody who doesn't have asthma. Alright, so what we want is the fence and the tent, and I don't know. Holy shit, that looks like it's the same size. You gotta be shitting me. There's no way. That thing's huge. There's no way. The tent has to be smaller. I'm gonna be freaking out if it's not. Alright, let's... I don't even know what I'm looking at. Is this a fence? We got a fence, everybody. Bring it over here. Just give this a move over here and then rotate. Woke up the other morning and my lungs felt kind of... That's not good. That's scary. Yeah, I heard there's oh my god, Canada wildfires. That's happened before. It was one time when I used to live in my dad's house. I went outside and it just, no matter where I went, it looked like somebody was grilling out or burning like a bonfire. Like there's just smoke everywhere. I was like, God damn, man, we're all gonna die. Oh, I can just scroll down. No, shift, you dumbass. Oh well, I screwed up. I screwed up. Shift. I didn't select the one over here. I did. I caught myself, y'all. And now we just want the tent. So here to here. Delete. I mean that's a good way to put it. I'm still worried though, because we have the knowledge and the tools to basically destroy the entire planet if we wanted to. And that upsets me greatly. Holy fucking shit, you gotta be kidding me. These are the same size. What? No way. No way. What? These tents are huge. You gotta be shitting me. I can't believe it, y'all. I cannot believe this. I'm having... I feel like I'm being gaslit by my own fucking shit. I'm being gaslit by my own Blender scenes. What the fuck is going on? Well, hang on. Let's test this in Blender, because now I'm just paranoid. This doesn't add up. This is just too accurate. And normally I don't get things like that. There's always 5,000 mistakes I gotta fix. I usually don't get this lucky. Usually there's always a fucking problem I gotta fix. I don't know what to think, y'all. This is crazy. I can see that. I'm more worried about like just crazy people, like cults, like death cults, but like on a mass scale. They get into politics and war and they just blow everything up because they're crazy. All right, so we know because we tested it in the map earlier with the little root. I imported from the little root scene to this map scene, and they matched almost identically. The new one was a little smaller, so we should have the same result with the tent, which is weird because this tent. I don't know. It says scales 1. Okay, now all right. Well, never mind. I guess we'll just do it. I'll shut my stupid face up. Where is the tent? Oops. Hang on, y'all. I'm struggling. This is unexpected. Unexpected. Shift C, Shift S, selection the cursor. Son of a bitch. I think maybe it's a little bigger. Yeah, it's just like a hair bigger. So shift. Let's just not do that. I don't know if I did. So line up the door. I don't know. They look identical to me. Can't tell. Are they identical? They got like a bunch of doors I gotta line up. I'm doing a really bad job lining these doors. Okay, I think maybe this one's a little bigger. It's really hard to tell, but I think it is bigger. Yeah, it's definitely bigger. The new one's a little bit bigger, just a smidgen bigger. It's like 10% bigger. So I was not wrong about that either. So that's a plus. I get a point for that. I noticed it was bigger, barely. I guess we'll keep the bigger one. I guess it doesn't matter. It's only 10%, so who cares? Don't save. Alright, so we just gotta fix the root. The big root is too big. So we're just gonna go to Nature, Blood Canyon, Big Root. Just gonna go in here, and then we're just gonna scale this down. Just gonna look at the transponder. So it says 1.50 here. So I'm curious if, without applying scale, because normally if you want something to be, if you want to make it a true size, like whatever state it's in, whatever scale or size that it's in, if you want to make that its true scale, like its intended scale, you'd go to apply and then all transforms, and then whatever size that it's at is its true size. Now I like flexibility, so I'm going to try to keep it as is. So its true size is actually way bigger than this, but I'm just curious if it's going to save the scale on that. I think, hang on, let me just go back to Godot real quick. I need to see the difference. So this big root is about, shit, 30. No, that's too small. 20%, 25%. 23, so it's about 25% smaller than this one. I mean bigger. It's about 25% bigger than this one. So we got, since this is not its true size, it's whatever you want it to be. We're gonna take this number and we're gonna get the 75% value of 1.15. I'm gonna be lazy and use a calculator. I'm just gonna times this by 0.75. So 11,111,25. I'm just gonna copy that to all of these. So that should be the correct size. Let's go ahead and undo. Wow, that was lame. Can I just type it in? Let's see. Yeah, I can. Okay, cool. From that to that, from that to that. That looks right. And we'll just hit a file, export, go into here, and just check everything. I'm gonna overwrite. I'm gonna minimize this. Exports. We're going to save scene. I'm going to close it out. Hopefully when we reopen it, it'll be the correct size. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to copy it. I dragged it over. You're supposed to copy it. Objects. So I think we're done after that. So I'm just going to leave the new tint size because it's not that big of a deal. Open this back up. Okay, well, it's definitely smaller, that's for sure. Ugh, this is such an awkward object. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Like which way does this thing go? I don't know, y'all. I made it and I don't even know which way this thing goes. It's got kind of a complex shape. It looks like mine's too small now. The new one's too smaller than the old one. Oops. You're telling me it wasn't 70%? It was just because I did 25%. Wasn't it like it's like 23% or something like that? Shit. Alright, well, we gotta do a redo. We'll put it back to 1.5 and then I'll scale it to 20% instead of 25% and then we'll be done with that. So minimize this. Just go to yeah. It does look pretty cool. Also, thank you. Here we go. Okay, I wasn't stupid. I left it open. Thank goodness. Yes, don't save. Close this out. We're going to go ahead and undo that. We're going to scale by 0.8. Save. Export GLTF. Override. The cool thing is you don't have to worry about true size in Blender. Because it looks like, regardless of where the scale is in here, it applies it and makes it the true shape in Godot, which is fine. That's great. I'm okay with this. Big root. Replace. Open Godot. Tip world. These look more accurate now. Alright, I can live with that. That's a little smaller than normal. That should be fine, I think. Because I'm thinking about the puzzle. Because I gotta make sure these are the right size for the puzzle. Otherwise, I'm going to. Well, I guess I could just move them. It's not like it's gonna kill anything. We'll leave it. I'm gonna leave it for now. So the boulder, everything's done. Everything is correctly scaled. If I'm not mistaken, the barracks. Yeah, 111. That's the route as well. It should be good to go. I think that's it. Got every object. The goat lady needs to be rescaled down. I actually forgot. This table bothers me. Hang on, y'all. I'm gonna fix this. This is just. Wait, I thought it was control to select multiple. Yeah, whatever. Fuck are you? How do I select this damn table? There we go. Ah, this ain't Blender. I'm trying to use Blender controls. You can't do that here. Okay, so it's oh, now I can select it? What the fuck? That was weird. I don't know why I can't select this. I'm trying really hard. Okay, there we go. Alright, so if you start to move it, it has a baby. I think that might be a glitch. There we go. Alright. Alright, just for the sake of completion, I'm going to fix the goat lady. I don't want to, but we're going to do it. And the gut blob. And the goat head. Oh, and loot crate. I think that's wrong too. Shit. Yeah, I guess the loot crate don't even matter really. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Jesus, 122? What the hell happened? I was shoot. Oh, okay, it's an hour and a half. Okay, I just started late. Ah. Oh my God. I just feel very compressed by gravity right now, and I don't know why. Like I got like gravity's increasing or something. I feel really weak and heavy. And it's exhausting. Slow me down too, my brain. I can't think as well. I did that already. I think I just need to go outside or something. I think it's an oxygen thing. I did not mean to click that, son of a bitch. So I need to append. Uh, well, it don't matter. Is the goat lady being next to this? That tells me everything I need to know. But hang on, I'm gonna play test this real quick. It's kind of floating. Let me put this down on the ground and see how I feel about it once it's not floating. Okay. It is, it is. So I want a proper, loot box that would realistically hold, like, a long rifle, for example. Those are almost as tall as people are. But she's bigger than people. She's like 8 foot tall, not including her horns. Um, almost 9 feet if you include the horns. I think this box is too big. Because a long rifle to a human would be like a submachine gun to her. This box is too big. I decided it's too damn big. We're gonna fix this. We're gonna make it 20% smaller. I'm just gonna do it manually in Godot. We're just not gonna worry about it. Because if the parent scene in Godot, I could just scale it there. It doesn't have an armature, so I don't need to worry about nothing. It should be fine. Because most of the scaling glitches come from ragdoll and physics and stuff like that. This is a non-physics object. Okay, that's better. I like this one more. Let me jump it. Yeah. I love shit like this. A lot of games don't let you do this. You just float on top of it. You could totally, once I add crouching, you could totally like crouch inside of this and it'd be fucking funny. Alright. That's the size we're gonna go with. We are actually, so because I might make a like decapitation system in the future, we're gonna have to do these parts properly. Maybe even the gut blob too. Yeah, we gotta fix all the gore. It's the wrong size. I think it's about twice as big as it's supposed to be, but I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna take this, we're gonna copy it. I'm gonna move it over here. Scale it half. And then rotate on the Z 90 degrees. I'm just gonna move this up. And that looks about right to me. She's taller than the player, but at least that's more accurate. Also, she's got weight, like there's weight loaded on these. There's no weight loaded on that. That's all like stretched out. So I guess they're probably the same height. So delete that. So it's definitely half. Gut blob. Probably have to. Yeah, gut blob's half as well. Half on everything, including the goat skull. We can leave the human skull, or humanoid skull. It's not really a human, it's just some generic, goopy, just some retro skull. It's whatever you want it to be. It doesn't matter. Don't think too much about it. It looks like crap on purpose. And really need to fix the texture on that boulder at some point. All right, we got a plan. We just gotta go do the gore. Where's my list? This is correct. We fixed that already. This is correct. That's correct. Fix that. I'm not gonna worry about that. Backpack. I'm not gonna worry about that. It's not a game object. So we just gotta fix the skulls and the gore. And then we're done. Save all scenes. And we're gonna close this out so we don't corrupt anything. And we're just gonna go to gore. Go to our imports, go to our project. And we're just going to scale everything down by half. Yes, I thought this whole stream was going to be I had to fix the scale on all the objects, which was not the case. It was just a couple. I already knew about the gore. That was scaled wrong. I already knew about that one. But I thought it was going to be worse. So this one is so screwed up, I'm actually going to fix it. This is going to be the native size, because this is too tiny. This is getting ridiculous. So we're going to apply all transform. You dig. Alright, we'll do we do the object first? Transform. We're going to apply some of this. I guess that works. What's up, Justin? What's up? Oh, I know why it's doing that. I'm a dumbass. Clear parent, keep transform. I'm a goober. Make sure you unparent everything, everybody. Don't be a goober. Object, and we'll join. Not join. Control P. Object. Close mode. Alright, we're good. We're back to where we were. So now we gotta take both of these and scale them down to about half. And then we'll go into this and lower this down. I personally prefer regular grapes. They're so good. Actually, red grapes, I like red grapes a lot. They're really good. Red grapes, purple grapes. I'm not a big fan of the white green grapes. The other one got more flavor. Yeah, Lola, she says she likes the green grapes or the cotton candy grapes. I like the cotton candy grapes. I just think they're too expensive. Oh, you got some bad grapes then. The cotton candy grapes I had tasted exactly like cotton candy. Like it had the texture, like you bit into it, it felt like a grape, and it chewed like a grape, but like the sweetness and the flavor uh was 100% cotton candy. It was kind of crazy. So, I mean, real cotton candy has a completely different texture. Um, but if I had to compare it to like something else that was cotton candy flavored, I'd compare it to like cotton candy, like soda, or like cotton candy ice cream. Like it had that, the cotton candy flavor, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. It's possible. Personally, I think you just got bad grapes because usually I don't know. I don't think it was subtle. Like I could immediately taste it. Or it could just be old and I'm remembering it wrong. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. I got mine at Kroger. Yeah, that doesn't sound like cotton candy grapes. That's that's weird. That's weird. Maybe the um however they're bred, like the grapes, however they're like like what they're doing with the agriculture. I don't know how they do it. I don't know if they're breeding them that way. I don't know if they're adding stuff to them. But maybe the chemical compound that's inside of it that gives it the cotton candy flavor, maybe it's different than the chemical compounds from other cotton candy flavors. Because if the chemical compound is different but tastes the same to some people, other people might taste something else or something completely different. Because if I'm not mistaken, genetics can play a role in what you can or can't taste. I think there's some people in the world that cannot taste spicy food. Whoa, that's crazy. What? That's crazy. That sucks. Cotton candy ice cream is amazing. That's wild. That's the noise that makes me want to make. I don't know why. But all that shit. Ah, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. No! Well, I mean, at least it still tastes good. I still think you're missing out, though. Shit, why do I do that? I, actually, to me, it does taste like birthday cake to me, but it tastes like really cheap box cake, birthday cake. It's weird. Like, it's really good ice cream, but it, it doesn't taste like a really, like, like decadent, fancy cake. It tastes like a really cheap childhood cake. Like a really cheap vanilla box cake. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I prefer I, I prefer the fancy cake, but yeah, a box cake can be really dry if you don't put like something in it. Although I guess it depends on who's baking it, because it's all it is just flour and other shit. So I mean, really, it just depends on who's baking it. Uh-uh. I feel like this falls into the category with the fake banana flavor. Like you like the hard candy banana. Because everybody's like, that don't taste like bananas. And I'm like, well, that's true, it doesn't. But according to uh, my sources, the flavor that it's imitating is like old bananas, like from a long time ago. That's what they used to taste like. Because we made our bananas like stupid. We bred bananas so much they become stupid and they forgot what they taste like. But yeah, the fake banana flavor is what bananas used to taste like, apparently. Which sounds awesome, to be honest with you. I'd love to have a real banana that tastes like that. That sounds dope. It's like tangy. I could be wrong. That might be a myth. I'm just assuming. I forgot where I heard that from. It was a YouTube video. That could be a complete and utter myth. I'm too lazy to look right now. I got a bad knot in my hair. I shouldn't be trying to fix this on stream. Yeah, the hard candies are great. I don't even know where to buy those. Probably I can just go to like a regular candy store, not a grocery store. Ow! Oh, alright, I stopped. I gotta do that off stream. My hair is so knotted up. I haven't combed it in like a week because I'm fucking weird. Ugh. I scaled this, right? It's awful. Alright, goat skull, blob. I'm done with that. Fuck off, damn bug. Yeah, I hate fruit flies. Leave me alone! I usually do it after I take a shower. I just didn't do it today. Alright, that should be everything. And then next stream we can export the markers from the map. I gotta double check all the markers. So close this out. So we gotta go to the Blender map file. Check all the markers, make sure everything's parented correctly. Export all the markers at the same time because they're just markers. And then we load that up into a test map file. And we just start importing our objects through a script. But before I go, let's make sure this works. Actually, I think I got 15 minutes left. I might be able to just do them both. I got 8 minutes left. Hurry up. Damn bug, get off my screen. Okay. Alright, we definitely got everything smaller. It definitely worked. Now we just gotta make sure it's not too small. Take this. I'm gonna duplicate her. I'm just gonna move her on over. And it looking good so far. Rotate on the Z. 90 degrees. Alright, we're good. Sweet. Yeah. We got it, everybody. We did it. We saved the world. Not really. But, we got everything to scale. This one needs to glow more, and I gotta put the special effect on it, but we can do that later. It's fine. Save scene. We did it. We did it. I'm just gonna worry about the map next time. Yeah, correct body size for the gore. Everything has collision. I forgot about this. The damn ramp. The ramp on the bunker screwed up. I don't know why. It's really strange. And then let's see. I forgot to import the table. Okay, so I'll do that. The altar, I forgot to import that. We're gonna have to import that. Make sure that's correct. It probably is, but take a look around real quick. Banner. I have the ragdoll. So if you phase through it, but once the ragdolls are enabled, you'll push it away. And it should like move around. Look at this. Look at this damn shiny ass shader that I had no control over. I do now. That's probably why these roots look dusty. They got some metallic shader on them. Yeah, it's a shader. Probably why the boulders look like that too. Probably why the fence looks like that too. Yeah, it's all shiny. God, the Godot importer sucks ass. I'll never stop complaining about that. Oh yeah, the table. I gotta get that table in. Otherwise, this is technically not complete, and I don't want to do that. Next stream, I want to focus on actually getting the map done. That would be nice. I've rebuilt the map like 3-4 times already. This is getting annoying. I just want to be done with this. Okay, the table looks good. The new one's slightly bigger, but I don't care. It's just a table. It's fine. I just had to make sure it had a collision. All right. I think it's safe to end here. So next stream, I gotta export the markers. But before I do that, I gotta fix the bunker. It needs a collision the same way this needs collision. And should be good to go in theory. The banner's technically done. It just needs physics, but that's like a polish thing. We don't have to do that right away. We do that later. But yeah, ramp plus map population. There's going to be scripting because you can't do anything with markers unless you have scripts. But yeah, that'll be it for this stream. I'll see y'all later. Bye.